Hi everyone, Alex Slezak here again, and if you're new to these videos, what I basically do is I have a blog, a video blog, and I release some information about really about tennis training and about youth fitness training and even adult fitness training. And you can check that out. There's a link below me to my website where you can check out the blog and all those different kinds of things. But today what I wanted to do in the blog is I wanted to talk about a tennis training concept, and really it's a training concept in fitness as well, but it's the idea between what is called outcome-based coaching and form-based coaching. And I really think it's important to understand how kids progress from younger to older and really what their needs are if you want to get them better at tennis or if you want to get them better really at their athletic ability. And what I have back here is what's called really what I call it's a continuum. But first probably it's better for me to explain what the difference between outcome and form-based coaching is. Outcome-based really is just they're just concerned about the outcome. If it was playing tennis, it's you're concerned about hitting the ball where it's supposed to go. If it was something, it's just you're concerned on the outcome is basically what it is. You're not really concerned about the how you're doing it. You're really just concerned about what's exactly happening on the outcome. And then on the opposite end of the spectrum, we have what's called form-based coaching, which places all the emphasis really on the how, the real technical parts of what are the things that you're actually doing. And takes less of the emphasis on the actual outcome of what's going on. So what we have here is we have a spectrum, and really what you want to do when you're teaching kids, young kids, what you want to do is you want to focus on what's called outcome-based coaching. So if you have a 6-year-old, if you have a 7-year-old, and what you want to do when you're teaching that kid tennis is you want to give them certain outcomes, and you want to allow them to try and figure out on their own how to get the tennis racket and the ball to do that. Now, it's not completely on your own because what you're doing is you're actually kind of guiding them and helping them along the way to figure out what to do that, but you don't want to get really technical and specific with, the racket has to do this and your body has to do this, because they're so young, they're really only concerned about the outcome because that's all that they can really see, and they don't understand, they don't have the knowledge and the understanding of how their body works to really understand and comprehend all those things that you're saying to them. Plus, they're still just trying to develop their athletic ability and coordination. And the body is an amazing thing. If you give it an outcome, and you can, in the art of coaching, if you can guide them and give them some really vague cues that really help them along the way, you'll be amazed at how fast and how quickly kids can actually pick things up. And then we progress all the way up the other end of the spectrum to what's called form-based coaching. And with form-based coaching, what you're doing is you're really concerned about the specific technical aspects. And at this point in time, these are going to be your older kids. These are going to be kids who are, closer to 16, 17, 18, somewhere along that age range, but they have a much better understanding of the way that the body works. They have a different understanding through science and all the things that they've learned in school and all the things that they've learned in all the years of their life, really how their body works, and they can understand a little bit more specific things. So you can really get into explaining a little bit more of the hows with kids like that and really helping them with their technique. Now, this is just my opinion, but what I believe is it really works on a spectrum where we have kids who are younger. We really want to focus almost solely on outcome-based coaching. We want them concerned with the outcome. We want to kind of guide them along the way. And then it progresses as they get older all the way up to form-based coaching, where at the towards the end of their high school, maybe even they're in college, maybe even professional tennis, they're really focused on some form-based things to kind of help them away, and it's really specific form-based things. And then we have all the space in the middle. And really what I believe is it's on a continuum. As kids get older and as their knowledge and their body and everything, as their understanding of themselves and how things work and just their understanding of the world, you can progress a little bit closer to form-based coaching. And right in the middle here, this is if in my world as a teacher, it really becomes easy for me. This is the elementary age, this outcome-based coaching. In the middle, we have what's called this would be your middle school, upper elementary, middle school. Lower end of the high school freshman kind of area. And what you have is you have to have a combination of both. In this area here, you have to have some outcome-based coaching, but at the same time, you have to start to introduce and develop some form-based coaching as well. And then as they progress older and older on, you get specifically more into form-based coaching. Although you never really lose the outcome-based coaching, it just becomes it becomes used less up here, and we use more form-based, and as we go down here, there's more outcome-based coaching, much less form-based coaching. So I hope that gives you at least a brief overview or an idea of the difference between outcome and form-based coaching. And if you're taking a 6-year-old or a 7-year-old or an 8-year-old and you're hitting them really hard with technique and these specific things, they're going to have a very difficult time with it because it's not on their developmental level. It's not what's appropriate for them. At the same time, you take somebody up here who really wants to excel at the game and they really want to have a deep understanding of it. Just putting cones out there and saying, hey, hit to this cone, it's not really helping them to achieve their goals as well. So I hope that that spectrum really helps you out. Again, take a look at my blog. You can visit the website below me. You can also sign up for my email list, and you will get, when I release new videos, you will get videos just like this. So I'll see you in the next blog post. Thanks for taking the time to watch.